Now we're going back to our reread, one of my favorites. If you know, you know, Don Miguel Ruiz. All his books, 20 out of 20. Okay, they're G approved. But this is one of my favorites, The Mastery of Love. I 10 out of 10 recommend. The Mastery of Love taught me so much. And it talked about, the first is the mastery of awareness. It is the first step towards freedom, because we cannot be free if we don't know what we are or what kind of freedom we are looking for. The Toilets said, let us see ourselves with truth. And they created mastery just for awareness. But I think that's it for my personal goals and the spiciness of my life. Now let's jump into the books. The reading list for 2025. Some of these books are rolling back from the year prior, and I'll be rereading some books that I really like, but I'm gonna share 12 books with you. One, let's do the one that's not here right now. I really wanna read Seduction by Robert Greene. If I'm gonna be out in the streets, if I'm gonna be outside, if I'm gonna be dating pool, I need to know the game. Cause your girl has never even been in the game. Okay, your girl got swept up real quick. So I need to know like these tactics, how to carry myself. And it's not about playing the game, you know what I mean? But I need to be able to identify when the game is being played. Cause your girl doesn't want to be out here. Rookie of the year, not me. Stay safe, okay? But yeah, that's a book that I'm really interested in reading. And I'm really excited to read it because it's not about seduction like in a sexual way or with a romantic partner. It's about seducing and having that aura about you to get anybody to do whatever you want them to do. And it kind of reminds me of 48 Laws of Power, which is on the list. But this book right here is amazing. I did a video on 48 Laws of Power and I just shared a couple and I went over them in detail, like how they are in the book. Number 1, never outshine the master. Number 8, make other people come to you. And it's all about using your power. And I feel like this coupled with Seduction, twin, where have you been? I'll let you know how it goes. Another book that I'm reading actually right now is called Breaking the Habits of Yourself. This is what I took for my birthday. 10 out of 10. I am on page 63. I'll look at my little postcard from my vacation. I'm in page 63, but so far this is so good. But the biggest thing that I've learned so far in this book, in those 63 pages, is that if you align your thoughts with your feelings, that's where the real magic is. That's where you can really have that manifestation. But if you don't believe it and you don't feel it, it's not gonna happen. And by the way, I've been obsessed with Dr. Joe Dispenza, so I bought like a whole bunch of their books. So a lot of the books that I'm reading next year is from Joe Dispenza. One of them is You Are the Placebo, Making Your Mind Matter. So I'm really excited about this one too. Is it possible to heal by thoughts alone without drugs or surgery? The truth is that it happens more often than you might expect. And You Are the Placebo, Dr. Joe Dispenza shares numerous documented cases of those who reversed cancer, heart disease, depression, crippling arthritis, and even the tremors of Parkinson's disease by believing in a placebo. So this focuses a lot about the power of your mind, which I'm really excited about. And speaking of mind, another book from Joe Dispenza is this one, which is called Evolve Your Mind. And it's exactly about that. It's what the bleep do we know? What the bleep do we know? I don't know what the hell we know. But it says Joe Dispenza has spent decades studying the human mind, how it works, how it stores information, and why it perpetuates the same behavioral patterns over and over. I'm really excited. It says in this book, he begins to explain how the brain evolves by learning new skills, developing the ability to concentrate in the midst of chaos, and even healing the body and the psyche. So I'm really excited for this, especially learning how my brain works, because if I want to learn Italian, I feel like there's a better way than freaking Duolingo. So, and speaking of learning a new language, this is a book that I've been wanting to read too. It's called Make It Stick. And I bought this when I was studying for the MCAT because I wanted to learn a better way to study that doesn't involve studying just for hours. I wanted a more precise way to study without having to spend so many hours studying, but it's just more beneficial. So hopefully this book has the answers that I'm looking for. This book I started reading last year when I was in Egypt, and it's called The Magic, and it's from Rhonda Rhimes, and of course, The Secret, but it's The Magic. And basically the magic is gratitude. So I definitely want to have more gratitude in 2025. And I like it because every chapter is kind of like a day assignment. So I think that's where I fell off the bandwagon because it was giving me assignments for the day, but I was on vacation. There was a lot going on. So I definitely want to start on this again. Now we're going back to our reread, one of my favorites. If you know, you know, Don Miguel Ruiz. All his books, 20 out of 20. Okay, they're G approved. But this is one of my favorites, The Mastery of Love. I 10 out of 10 recommend. The Mastery of Love taught me so much. And it talked about, the first is the mastery of awareness. It is the first step towards freedom, because we cannot be free if we don't know what we are or what kind of freedom we are looking for. The Toilets said, "Let us see ourselves with truth." And they created mastery just for awareness. The second is the mastery of transformation, which teaches us how to become spiritual warriors and stalk our actions and reactions as we can break free of the knowledge that enslaves us. The mastery shows us how to change the dream of our life by changing our agreements and beliefs. And then the mastery of love is the result of the first two masteries. From the Tolic perspective, everything is made of love. Love is life itself. When we master love, we align with the spirit of life passing through us. We are no longer the body or the mind or the soul. We are love. Then every action we take is an expression of love. And love as an action can only produce happiness. 10 out of 10. A book that I started reading, never finished, called Mother Hunger. I feel like my mother hunger has been through the roof more often than not. My mom called me like a couple of days ago asking for my credit so she can buy a whole freaking truck for her job. I had to say no, and then she hanged up on me. So there's that. That's the tea. But I'm really excited to read this. How adult daughters can understand and heal from lost, nurturance, protection, and guidance. And one thing, I was at work today that made me kind of really sad was I found out someone is pregnant that I know, and like her mom is so happy. Her mom is so excited. The whole family is excited. And it just reminded me, like, when I get pregnant, like, I don't really talk to my mom like that. We don't have that connection. We don't have that relationship. Like, who am I gonna call for help? And I don't mean like help with like the baby. I just mean, like, you know, when you have questions, a lot of people can call their moms. And I don't have that. And being the black sheep of the family is no fucking joke. I hope and I pray that I can be that for my daughter. But it still makes me sad that I won't have that in my own life. So definitely healing that, because 30 is around the corner, and like in the next 5 years, my life can totally change. So just being prepared for that. A book that I never finished, which is ironic, right? Atomic Habits. I need to be working on my habits, especially now that I have the business and doing all those things. If I really want the business to be successful and all my financial goals to really happen, I really needed to buckle down and do the shit that I said I was gonna do. A book that I also haven't finished is How to Know a Person. This book was really good, and it just gave me more perspective on when people suffer from depression and just to love people where they are and have empathy. This is really good. I really want to finish it because I did learn a lot about being there for other people. Last but not least, another Dr. Joe Dispenza, and it's called Becoming Supernatural. And like the book says, becoming supernatural, how common people are doing the uncommon. I'm really excited for this because, again, I am a woman. I am a black Hispanic woman at that, and I am breaking barriers. I am the founder of a fucking tech company. We are just doing all the things, and I am a common person doing the uncommon. And I feel like with Dr. Joe Dispenza, I really like because he also adds a lot of science in there. So it brings me back to my first love, which was medicine. So, but that is it for this detailed 2025 planning. By the way, I wanted to show you guys, I just got my planner, my 2025 planner. It looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. Got my little stickers. And as you guys know, it's orange circle. I can't wait to put all my dates of the places that I really want to go, put all my books in the month column, you know, get my shit together. But 10 out of 10. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Have a good day. I love you, and I hope 2025 is as amazing as I'm picturing it in my head, for me and for you. Mwah. Ciao. If you like this video, make sure that you like it, comment below any of your goals for 2025, and watch the full video right over here somewhere. Ciao.